Station number 6. Jesus is nailed to the cross. Taken from Mark chapter 15. And they offered him wine mixed with myrrh, but he did not take it. And they crucified him and divided his clothes among them, casting lots to decide what each should take. It was 9 o'clock in the morning when they crucified him. The inscription of the charge against him read, "The King of the Jews." And with him they crucified 2 bandits, one on his left and one on his right. The inscription of the charge against him read, "The King of the Jews." Those who passed by derided him, shaking their heads, saying, "Aha! You who would destroy the temple and build it in 3 days, save yourself and come down from the cross." In the same way, the chief priests, along with the scribes, were also mocking him among themselves, saying, "He saved others. He cannot save himself. Let the Messiah, the King of Israel, come down from the cross now, so that we may see and believe." The inscription of the charge against him read, "The King of the Jews." Jesus, I don't want to see this. I don't want to be here. Yet I force myself to watch. I hear the sharp crack of hammer against nail and shudder. It sounds so final. Is it over? Did all those wonderful lessons you taught by the seaside mean anything? You spoke of being a light to the world. But it seems now that darkness has won. I listened to them mock you, reminding you that you said you could rebuild the temple in 3 days. I thought for certain that anyone who could raise the dead could surely make the temple again. But it's not the stones in the temple that matter to you, is it? Your greatest concern is the people in the temple. You want us to know the power of love, living love. But is this love stronger than the evil that is nailing you to the cross? I want to rage at the injustice of it all. The cruelty of the Romans, the hypocrisy of the high priest, the cowardice of the disciples, the treachery of Judas, the fickleness of the crowds. Don't they remember your teaching how we're supposed to love one another, bearing each other's burdens, loving our enemies? They should know better. And yet, am I so different? Is the guilt just of those people who drive the nails to your hands and feet? And the rest of us are just innocent? No. It's human sin that drives in those nails. It's my sin. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Asks the song. I want to deny that I'm there. I want to deny that it's necessary and that I'm there. Because I want to pretend that it's someone else's guilt, someone else's sin that is nailing you to the cross. But I was there. Jesus, you are being nailed to the cross because of my sin. It may as well have been me who drives in the nails.